For over a century, the steering wheel has been the undisputed symbol of automotive control. It's an icon, a tactile link between driver and machine. Yet, a growing consensus among automotive futurists suggests its days are numbered. By 2030, industry design teams are exploring a radical departure, envisioning a future where this quintessential component becomes obsolete. This isn't merely an evolution of current dashboards, it's a fundamental reimagining, driven by advancements in artificial intelligence and holographic projection. We are witnessing the conceptual groundwork for an entirely new paradigm of in-car interaction, one that promises to reshape our understanding of what it means to operate a vehicle. The core proposition for 2030's Cockpit is transformative. Your entire windshield evolves into an AI-powered holographic command center. This isn't a mere heads-up display projecting onto glass. It's a dynamic, interactive canvas. Imagine augmented reality information overlaid directly onto the road ahead, blended seamlessly with critical vehicle data and entertainment options. Design blueprints indicate that this system would be intelligent, anticipating driver needs and presenting information contextually. It aims to eliminate the need for physical dials, buttons, and even screens, instead leveraging the vast transparent surface for an unparalleled immersive experience. Early prototypes suggest a profound shift in interaction design. The move away from traditional steering wheels and physical dashboards is underpinned by several strategic advantages, as outlined by automotive design research. Firstly, the advent of higher levels of autonomous driving significantly diminishes the constant human need for direct physical control. Secondly, eliminating the steering wheel frees up substantial interior space, enhancing cabin comfort and flexibility. Thirdly, physical controls are static. A holographic, AI-driven interface offers unparalleled adaptability, allowing the cockpit to reconfigure instantly for different driving modes or user preferences. This shift also reduces mechanical complexity, potentially improving long-term reliability and manufacturing efficiency, according to internal industry reports. At the heart of this holographic cockpit lies an advanced AI system, not merely as an assistant, but as a proactive co-pilot. This AI is designed to continuously monitor external conditions, vehicle performance, and driver biometrics, leveraging vast datasets to anticipate needs. For instance, if an upcoming traffic jam is detected, the AI could preemptively suggest alternative routes or activate entertainment options. Claims from design engineers suggest that this predictive capability could reduce driver cognitive load by an estimated 30 to 40% in complex driving scenarios. It's a transition from reactive control to predictive management, making the driving experience more intuitive and less stressful. The technology underpinning this holographic windshield is a blend of advanced projection systems and high-resolution sensor arrays. Unlike traditional projections, which can suffer from parallax issues or limited viewing angles, these future systems are conceptualized to create true volumetric holograms that appear to float in space, both inside and outside the vehicle. Early prototypes utilize micro-LED projectors combined with advanced optics, capable of generating light fields that adapt to the driver's eye position, ensuring consistent clarity. Some technical white papers suggest a refresh rate of over 120 Hz and a brightness of 10,000 nits, critical for visibility in varied lighting conditions, providing a robust visual foundation for the command center. The shift to a fully holographic interface presents a significant challenge: how to manage a potential deluge of information. On one hand, the windshield offers an expansive canvas for data, from navigation overlays to traffic alerts and diagnostics. On the other, experts warn against cognitive overload. Current UI design principles for this future suggest a less is more approach, where AI intelligently filters and prioritizes data, only presenting what is immediately relevant. Designers estimate that up to 70% of potential visual information will be suppressed until contextually required, minimizing distraction while maximizing utility. This balance is critical for maintaining safety and user comfort, according to internal human factor studies. The contrast between a traditional dashboard and the envisioned holographic windshield is stark. A conventional dashboard, while familiar, segments information across multiple fixed screens and physical buttons. This often requires drivers to divert their gaze from the road to process data. The holographic windshield, conversely, integrates all information directly into the driver's field of vision, using augmented reality. Industry design comparisons highlight that traditional systems involve a median eye-off-road time of 2.5 seconds for complex tasks, whereas projected holographic interfaces aim to reduce this to under 0.5 seconds by keeping visual information aligned with the driving path. This reduction is a significant safety improvement. With physical controls minimized, interaction shifts to intuitive, invisible methods. Voice commands, gestural recognition, and advanced eye tracking systems are poised to become the primary input mechanisms. Research into user acceptance indicates that voice interfaces are already gaining traction, with a projected 80% adoption rate in new vehicles by 2025. Gestural controls, using subtle hand movements, could manage everything from volume to navigation inputs, as demonstrated in various tech concept videos. Eye tracking offers the ultimate hands-free experience, allowing drivers to select options or acknowledge alerts simply by looking at them. This suite of technologies promises a frictionless and highly personalized interaction without physical touch. The holographic command center isn't just about convenience, it's a significant leap in vehicular safety. By seamlessly integrating augmented reality, AR, into the windshield, critical safety information is presented directly in the driver's line of sight. This includes real-time hazard warnings, pedestrian detection highlights, and dynamic lane guidance. Unlike traditional alerts that require interpretation, AR can literally highlight a dangerous situation on the road ahead, reducing reaction times. Some preliminary studies suggest a potential 15 to 20% reduction in specific accident types due to enhanced situational awareness provided by such immersive AR safety features. It's a proactive layer of perception augmentation. Any system as critical as a vehicle's command center requires robust emergency protocols and redundancy. Design specifications for the 2030 holographic cockpit include multiple layers of fail-safes. In the event of a primary holographic system failure, a secondary, simplified display system, potentially a smaller, embedded screen or a low-power laser projection, is designed to activate immediately, providing essential vehicle status and safe driving instructions. Furthermore, independent physical override buttons for critical functions like emergency braking or activating hazard lights are expected to remain discreetly accessible. Cybersecurity measures are also paramount, with triple-layer encryption protocols projected to prevent unauthorized access or manipulation, ensuring system integrity. The liberation from the steering wheel and traditional dashboard enables a radical reimagining of interior ergonomics and comfort. Without a bulky steering column, seating positions can become far more flexible, allowing for lounge-like configurations in autonomous modes. The absence of a fixed dashboard means the entire cabin can be dynamically reconfigured, shifting from a focused driver's seat to a collaborative lounge with ease. Preliminary ergonomic studies suggest a 40% increase in usable passenger space in the front cabin area compared to current designs. This flexibility not only enhances comfort, but also opens up new possibilities for social interaction and productivity during travel. A key advantage of an AI-powered holographic command center is its unprecedented level of personalization. Each driver, or even passenger, can have a unique profile that instantly reconfigures the entire interface upon entry. This includes preferred layouts, specific data displays, ambient lighting, and even holographic themes. The AI learns individual habits and preferences, proactively adjusting climate control, music, and navigation based on historical data. Early simulations suggest that this level of personalization could reduce initial setup time by 75% compared to manually adjusting settings in a new vehicle, leading to a truly seamless and bespoke user experience. The car literally adapts to you. As vehicles become increasingly digitized and connected, the threat of cyberattacks on an AI-powered holographic command center escalates. A compromised system could mean anything from unauthorized data access to critical control manipulation. Industry experts emphasize the need for robust, multi-layered cybersecurity frameworks. The transition to a holographic, AI-driven cockpit represents a monumental shift for automotive manufacturing. Production lines will need retooling, focusing on advanced display integration, sophisticated sensor arrays, and complex AI processing units rather than traditional mechanical components. While initial development and integration costs are projected to be substantial, some analysts estimate billions in industry-wide investment. The long-term benefits could include streamlined assembly and reduced part count compared to current dashboards. The elimination of hundreds of individual physical components, according to engineering estimates, could reduce interior manufacturing complexity by up to 30%, potentially offsetting initial investment over time through efficiency gains. Perhaps the biggest hurdle for the holographic cockpit is not technological, but psychological: consumer acceptance. Drivers have generations of ingrained habits and expectations tied to physical controls, particularly the steering wheel. Surveys suggest that while younger demographics are more open to radical change, a significant portion of older drivers expresses skepticism about fully autonomous, touchless interfaces. Building trust will require extensive public education, rigorous safety testing, and a gradual, phased introduction of these technologies. Designers predict that positive user experiences in early adopter markets will be critical for achieving mainstream acceptance, influencing potentially 60% of purchase decisions for future models. The advent of a steering wheel-less, AI-driven cockpit necessitates a complete overhaul of current automotive regulations. Existing laws are deeply rooted in the premise of human-controlled vehicles with specific physical interfaces. New frameworks will need to address liability in autonomous modes, standards for holographic display clarity and reliability, and the certification of AI decision-making algorithms. Legal experts predict a 5 to 7 year process for establishing comprehensive international standards. Harmonizing these regulations across different jurisdictions will be critical for global adoption, as fragmented legal landscapes could significantly hinder deployment and innovation, according to international policy analyses. The Holographic Command Center of 2030 is not an isolated entity. It's deeply embedded within a broader vehicle-to-everything (V2X) ecosystem. This means seamless communication with other vehicles (V2V), infrastructure (V2I), pedestrians (V2P), and the network (V2N). The holographic windshield could display real-time warnings from traffic lights about upcoming hazards, or integrate with smart city grids to optimize routes for energy efficiency. Early prototypes demonstrate that data from V2X sources can be projected onto the windshield, augmenting the driver's perception with information beyond their direct line of sight. This constant flow of external data is essential for the RE's predictive capabilities and overall system intelligence. In the luxury segment, the Holographic Command Center elevates the in-car experience to unprecedented levels. Beyond basic functionality, it offers bespoke entertainment options, personalized wellness programs, and immersive scenic projections. Imagine a dynamic panoramic view of a mountain range projected onto your windshield during a monotonous highway drive, or personalized holographic concierge services. High-end manufacturers are exploring advanced haptic feedback systems integrated into seats and armrests, mimicking the feel of virtual controls. This creates a multi-sensory environment where the car anticipates and caters to every occupant's desire, transforming travel into a truly opulent and interactive journey, as suggested by premium brand concepts. A significant, often overlooked benefit of the holographic, AI-powered cockpit is its potential to enhance accessibility. By eliminating physical controls and relying on voice, gaze, and gesture, vehicles can become more inclusive for individuals with diverse physical abilities. The AI can adapt to specific user needs, modifying interface complexity or response sensitivity. For example, a driver with limited mobility might rely solely on advanced voice commands, while another might prefer eye tracking. This adaptive nature, according to inclusivity design specialists, could open up personal mobility to millions more individuals who currently face barriers with traditional vehicle interfaces, democratizing the driving experience. Before mainstream deployment, extensive pilot programs and rigorous testing will be essential. These programs, already in conceptual stages with leading automotive and tech firms, involve highly controlled environments to validate system reliability, user safety, and AI performance. Early testing phases are focusing on human-machine interaction metrics, measuring response times and cognitive load in simulated scenarios. Data from these pilot fleets, projected to include thousands of vehicles across various climates and traffic conditions, will refine algorithms and hardware. This meticulous validation process is crucial for iterating on the design and ensuring the robustness required for public roads, ensuring driver confidence. Despite its promise, the holographic AI cockpit faces legitimate skepticism and potential drawbacks. Concerns include the reliability of complex AI in unpredictable real-world scenarios, the potential for overwhelming visual information, and the security vulnerabilities inherent in fully connected systems. Some critics argue that removing direct physical control diminishes the visceral enjoyment of driving for enthusiasts. There are also questions regarding the energy consumption of advanced holographic projectors and powerful AI processors, and their environmental footprint. These are not trivial issues, requiring transparent development and robust solutions to ensure public trust and address fundamental engineering challenges, as noted by leading automotive critics. The path to the 2030 cockpit is likely to be an evolution, not an abrupt revolution. Industry strategists anticipate a phased introduction, starting with enhanced augmented reality dashboards that gradually integrate more holographic features and AI capabilities. Fully removing the steering wheel might first occur in specialized autonomous shuttle services or luxury vehicles before becoming standard in mainstream consumer cars. This incremental adoption allows for continuous refinement, consumer acclimatization, and legislative adaptation. The transition is projected to span at least a decade beyond 2030 for full market saturation, moving from early niche applications to widespread integration, ensuring a smoother societal shift. In a cockpit without a steering wheel, dominated by AI and holography, what becomes of the human element? It shifts from manual operator to primary decision maker and experience curator. The driver, or occupant, will set destinations, choose entertainment, monitor high-level system performance, and intervene only when specifically prompted by the AI in critical situations. The focus moves from the mechanics of driving to the journey itself, enabling passengers to engage in other activities, from work to relaxation. This future cockpit isn't about removing humans, it's about redefining their role, allowing them to truly enjoy and command their travel experience without the burden of constant physical control, transforming commuting into leisure. The vision of a 2030 cockpit, free from the steering wheel and powered by an AI-driven holographic windshield, is more than just a futuristic fantasy. It represents a confluence of technological advancements, evolving consumer demands, and a societal push towards safer, more efficient, and more personalized mobility solutions. While significant challenges in technology integration, cybersecurity, regulation, and consumer acceptance remain, the conceptual framework is robust. This transformation is poised to redefine our relationship with the automobile, shifting from a machine we operate to a sophisticated, intelligent environment that transports and serves us. The future of driving, as we know it, is not merely changing. It is being fundamentally rebuilt.